Sorry about that. My thing cut out. So, final pose we're going to do for this 4-pose regular walk cycle is a reverse passing. Okay, so in the original passing, the right leg was forward, or the right leg was bent, I should say. The left leg was straight. Here it's going to be the opposite. The right leg is going to be straight, and the left leg will be bent. Once again, the character should be a little bit taller than it is for the contact pose. You might wonder, why is the character a little bit taller? Well, if you take a look, it's actually, I need to change this, but the legs are a little bit farther apart, so the character's going to be a little bit down. So actually, let's double check. So this is going to be, let's do the height line. So actually, that's going to be for the tall. So that actually means that let's make this character, this drawing, a little bit shorter. Not dramatically, just a little bit. That way it's, there we go. Alright. Once again, the left leg and the right arm go together, so they're about in the middle. So let's fill in this character. Oops. Got some holes here. Let me fix those holes. Oops. And this will be the back leg of the left leg. There's a little bit of a hole there. I'll fix that. Alright, so I have my drawings. I'd come in here and, try to make them look as nice as possible. I'm not going to worry too much. So I'm going to set them these 4, and if I play it, that's way too fast. So let's kind of set them maybe like on the 2s or on the 3s. Let's try it on the 3s. Let's see how that feels. There you go. It's a simple walk cycle, but it's decent. Okay. So, main thing, legs in opposite directions. Opposite arm is in tandem with the opposite, arm is in tandem with the opposite leg. So right arm forward, left leg forward, right arm back, or sorry, left arm back, right leg back, bent, straight leg, this is meant to kind of show where the eyes are going, so you can kind of have the character kind of going back and forth a little bit, creating like a nod. Alright, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these and I'm going to copy them, and let's paste them. Edit, paste, insert, paste, insert. I'm just going to copy it a couple times, and so now my character does 3 cycles. So that's the point of a cycle, is saving yourself work. I only really had to do 4 drawings instead of, 12 here, right? And I specifically did copies so that in case, let's hypothetically say, I go back and I want to touch this up. So you know what, I kind of want to fix this drawing a little bit. So let's come in here and, because I was kind of going a little bit fast there just for the sake of this demo. I'd want my lines to be nice and clean. Oops. So as I touch up my lines here, because I worked with copies, when I affect this particular frame, it's going to affect all 3 copies of it. Okay. So just to show you, like, let's hypothetically say I'm just going to add a different color here just to prove it. If I came in here and did this, you'll notice that all of those 3 get updated. So that's kind of like why we might want to do a copy, so that, as I work on my walk cycle, if I make any changes, I really only have to change it once. And by changing it once, I'm going to update all of the drawings, or at least all the drawings where that's a copy of. So what's nice about this is I can just make my character walk as long as I need to. So right now it's 36 frames, but I just make it long as much as I need. Alright, and once again, I'm just going to add a background. Oops. So to make it look like my character's walking in place, or walking, with the camera following, once again, I'm just going to make this line, and I'm going to make another one, grass. Oops. Did I make that grass level? Alright. Not quite sure what was going on there, but hey. Let me go back to here. Draw that line. Alright. So here it's like, I want to make it obvious that the character's moving forward, so I draw some grass. Let's copy this. And I'm going to paste this copy. Oops. Okay. So take the last one, copy it, paste. Why is it trouble? Edit, copy, edit. I'd probably space it out a little bit. It's going to make my character look like it's going pretty fast, but you know, let's play this back. So when in doubt, what do? Just do it again. Let's do it. Start over here. So how far these these blades of grass are from each other, that's really going to actually set the, set sort of the speed that my character's, walking. If these are closer to each other, then he's not walking that fast. If they're farther from each other, then you're basically creating a sense of speed. All right, there's my character. All right, so that's a simple, regular walk cycle made up of 4 main poses: contact, passing pose, reverse contact, reverse passing pose. All right, why don't you guys try that out?